Habitat for Humanity Portland Region's Homeownership Program. Habitat for Humanity Portland Region is a nonprofit organization modeled after Habitat for Humanity International. Habitat for Humanity Portland Region is the newly formed affiliate of Habitat, which combined Habitat for Humanity Portland Metro East and Willamette West Habitat for Humanity. We now serve the entire Portland region. Habitat for Humanity makes homeownership possible through building or renovating affordable homes using materials and funds received through donations. At Habitat for Humanity, we believe that everyone deserves a stable and affordable place to call home. So, how does Habitat's homeownership program work? Habitat works with qualified buyers to help them purchase their first home at a price that is affordable to them. There are some differences between buying a Habitat home and the traditional market. One difference is the price you pay. Habitat provides subsidies and additional financing tools to help make the home affordable. Another is how buyers qualify to purchase a Habitat home. We encourage everyone to apply to the homeownership program. However, it is not a perfect fit for everyone. To qualify, you must meet the following criteria. Applicants must not have owned a home in the past 3 years. Applicants who own mobile homes are still considered first-time home buyers. Applicants must have an ability to pay back a Habitat mortgage. Applicants must have a need for housing. Applicants have to be willing to partner with Habitat. Applicants must be able to secure financing from an approved Habitat lender, and applicants must agree to the home's resale and use restrictions. Okay, so let's talk more in depth about which of these items mean. Habitat's ability to pay criteria helps us determine if an applicant will be able to pay back their mortgage. We must make sure that applicants can afford to pay a monthly mortgage payment. We do this by looking at the applicant and co-applicant's income and debt, such as credit cards, student loans, car loans, and other types of loans or credit. The applicant and co-applicant are the individuals who, if approved, will be responsible for the mortgage. Together, they need to meet our minimum income requirements. All income must be documented, and you will be asked to provide this documentation when we process your application. And applicants must have a satisfactory credit history. We consider payment histories, debt collections, and judgments from your credit report. We also look at the overall household income to determine the need for a Habitat house. Household income means all funds legally received on a regular schedule by all the members of the household. When calculating an applicant's household income, we count all income from all adults in the household. Total household income must be below 80% AMI to qualify. Don't forget that we look at gross income, which means income before taxes or deductions are taken out. Here you will see the maximum monthly income for each household size. Buyers in the Habitat program are required to complete 200 hours of sweat equity while their house is being built or remodeled. Sweat equity hours are done in a variety of different ways. Most of the hours are done on the construction site, where the houses are being built or remodeled, and at one of our Habitat restores. If a buyer has a disability and is unable to work on the construction site, we will find tasks that they can do to complete their hours. We are happy to accommodate our buyers and their needs. Finally, buyers will also participate in required optional classes for sweat equity hours. Some required classes include a first-time homebuyers class, budgeting, and mortgage 101. Now let's talk a little about financing and mortgages. Habitat partners with local banks and credit unions to provide a loan product for our buyers to purchase their Habitat home. The bank you partner with and your interest rate will depend on your individual situation and cannot be known at this time. The price of a Habitat house, new or remodeled, will not be determined until the house is complete. It is important to remember that Habitat will work with you and your lender to ensure that the monthly mortgage payment will be set so that it is affordable to you based on your income at the time you purchase. Often, Habitat has second mortgages, buy downs, and other mortgage assistance as a part of the overall mortgage package, and this ensures the home is affordable. Your monthly affordable housing costs include principal payment, interest, property taxes, insurance, ground lease, and any HOA dues. Each lender has different requirements for fees that will be paid as part of the house sale process. We will work with you and your lender to make sure you're not charged any unnecessary fees or costs. Habitat homes are sold in partnership with Proud Ground in order to maintain affordability into the future. Proud Ground is a HUD-approved nonprofit organization that uses the Community Land Trust model to provide affordable homeownership opportunities for people in our community. In exchange for a reasonable purchase price, homeowners agree to resale arrangements that provide a seller with a share of the home's equity while ensuring the home remains affordable for another moderate income homebuyer. This is done through a land lease or an affordability covenant. These topics and tools will be discussed with buyers in detail as part of the Habitat program. Habitat homeowners do have the right to sell their house at any time. However, there are resale restrictions. If and when the time comes and an owner wants to sell their home, they must come back to Habitat in order to sell. Habitat or Proud Ground will work with the owner to sell their home to another income qualified buyer. Our permanent affordability model uses a resale formula that provides sellers with a fixed rate return plus what they have paid towards their mortgage principal and down payment. The formula can be seen here. This ensures that the homeowners can still build equity while the home remains permanently affordable to the next buyer. This guarantees affordable neighborhoods into the future. Homeowners must also agree to live in their home as their primary residence. The application process. Here's an overview of our application process. Pre-applications are now accepted online and in paper form. The pre-application requires no additional documents be shared with Habitat. Simply complete the questionnaire and return it to Habitat by our deadline. This year's open application round begins on August 22nd and closes on August 31st. Pre-applications can be completed through our secure online form, which can be found on our website beginning August 22nd, or through a paper application available upon request from Habitat. Paper forms will need to be returned to our Portland office by the deadline, either by mailing the completed form or by dropping it off at our Portland office. Addresses and instructions are on the first page of the paper application. Once the application deadline passes, Habitat will take all completed pre-applications and randomize them. Each application will be randomly assigned an application number. Applications will then be processed in order, beginning with number 1. Once the randomization process is complete, we will contact you via email or letter informing you of your application number and what to expect next. When we reach your application number and your application is being processed, Habitat will request additional documentation from you, including 3 years of tax returns, 2 months of pay stubs, bank statements, and other information needed to determine your qualifications for the program. You will be given the time to return those documents to Habitat either online through a secure Dropbox link, through the mail, or at our office. We will process and review applications in order until all available homes have been filled. Once all homes have a qualified and approved buyer, we will notify everyone that we are no longer reviewing applicants. Those accepted into the Habitat program will receive a pre-approval letter and information on how to get started on the program requirements. The application process can take a few months. This year, we have homes available in outer Southeast Portland. We have 24 homes available in our foster community located at 13445 Southeast Foster Road. We currently have 3 homes available that are a 5-bedroom, 9 homes available that are a 4-bedroom, 11 homes available that are a 3-bedroom, 2 homes available that are 2-bedroom ADA compliant units. Availability is subject to change. Please visit our website at habitatportlandregion.org/homes to see more available floor plans and to get more information about our program. Thank you for watching.